Hey, welcome to the Sid and Kai podcast. I'm Sid. We're your hub for all things hip hop, including news, reviews, and more.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your boys.
All right, so today we'll be discussing the new drop of Kanye's new album, Vultures 2. So, Makai, what were your expectations going into this album?
I'll be honest with you, not much. Vultures 1 to me was kind of a mediocre project, especially coming from someone like Kanye. Honestly, I just expected Vultures 2 to kind of be pretty much like Vultures 1, just probably more creative production, more innovative sampling, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Better features,
Yeah, nah, I really wasn't expecting much with this. His last Vultures 1 was a lot of, highs and lows. I liked a lot of tracks, but a lot of tracks were like, Kanye, what the fuck are you doing here?
Agreed.
But you know,
What was your favorite track off Vultures 1?
favorite track of Vultures 1.
Yeah.
I think mine ended up being like Back to Me or something like that off the top of my head. I low-key have not went back and listened to that in a minute, but it was probably Back to Me, or I know it's like overplayed, but Carnival. I remember like listening to it before it came out, official release date. And that just went so hard. Like just Rich the Kid, Cardi, all of them went so hard. So all that, it's tied together crazy. So we're gonna go like through this. We're gonna start with the start of the album, and like, what did you think at the start of the album while you were listening to it?
I was like, bro, I felt it was a promising album from the start. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the
Yeah.
way the synth on that song kind of just ascends, and then the beat comes in, like I was like, yo. And then honestly too, Kanye's been having this like carefree approach with his rapping, and I feel like these days, before this album came out, I feel like it didn't work. I feel like with this song, with his kind of carefree attitude, I feel like it works. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, the carefree approach, I don't know if you want to call it carefree or he's actually just going insane, but like I don't know if he hasn't taken his meds or something, but I mean his I do
Maybe, bro.
like a lot of like the beats like on the start of the album, like Field Trip, amazing song. Really like it. Slide starts off really good.
You think
All
Field
the
Trip is an amazing song?
Yeah, I do.
All right. All right. What else?
Do you, do you disagree? Like what? Like what do you mean you
I
don't
don't
mess
think
with it?
Field Trip is that good.
All right, buddy. All right. Whatever. We'll talk about it at the end. Just have to get through this. Can't deal with your takes. Um. um.
Nigga has his ringer on during the podcast, guys.
All right. My bad. I'm getting spammed. I'm literally getting spammed. Um. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry about that. Um. So going into the mid section of the album, what are you thinking about songs like Fried, Isabella, and Promotion?
I think they're decent. I do think the first two tracks I feel like are a little bit more of my speed as far as like what I want from Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie to you, man. Like I like I actually do think tracks 1 through 6 slide through Promotion, decent run of tracks. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay.
Field Trip kind of mediocre, but we'll go through that. How did you feel about Husband and lifestyle.
Hold on. So let me give my opinion on Fried Isabella promotion. So I specifically on Field Trip. The reason why I liked it is I really like the features, especially like the Kodak feature, the Cardi features. I really like those. Overall on this album, the features is kind of what did it for me. I really like pretty much almost every feature performance. But you okay?
Yeah, I just had a burp. Excuse
All
me.
right. Yeah, I was just checking. But yeah, like promotion, the Future feature was really good. Future did his thing.
Hell yeah.
Um yeah, no, a lot of these beats were just crazy, man. Like I really liked all of them. I really liked especially
Yeah,
like the 1 through 6.
yeah. The production, like even within like with Kanye making music as long as he has, he's still kind of bringing in a bunch of innovation, like
Mhm.
within his sampling and stuff like that, and his creativity
Mhm.
till this day is it's hard to deny the creativity and the innovation and just the sheer amount of like um attention to detail too with some of these tracks. Like
Definitely.
you can't like regardless if you hate Kanye, he's still one of the most talented producers
Mhm.
of modern hip hop.
And I feel like
Easy.
we're talking so much about Kanye, but we're forgetting about Ty Dolla $ign and how much he
Mm.
adds to this album because
Bro.
when I'm like talking about like I'm not gonna lie, like even throughout the first part of the tracks, I didn't think Kanye's rapping. I feel like this is kind of known, like, or if it's not, I don't think Kanye's rapping. I don't think Kanye's rapping is where it once was back in like probably pre 2016. I don't think it's where it's once was. After that, it's
I,
taken a big
I would
fall.
argue. I mean, I would argue after Donda, because Ye, bro, he was going hard on Ye. He was going hard on Ye.
Who
And
was
then
like
Donda
singing.
has.
All
What
right,
do you
whatever.
mean?
Never mind. Whatever. All right, after Donda. Sorry. Sorry, sir.
All right. So you said a lot. Said a lot. Are you done yet, or you want me to?
I was just talking about Ty Dolla $ign's like amazing. I think he rapped amazingly, at least through the first run of the tracks. I say we should segue on to Husband and Lifestyle.
All right. So I won't lie to you. I think Husband and Lifestyle are probably the worst tracks on this album. The weakest links of this record. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know who told Kanye that he can sing to warrant a 2-minute track with him literally just straight up singing.
Yeah,
And then it segues to like the start of Lifestyle was good. Like you kind of have that vocal manipulation stuff like that, that sample chop that he's great at. And then I don't like, bro, that hook in the beginning is fucking trash. It's horrible. It's
yeah,
trash.
definitely. And then it
But
ends with Husband again, like basically, like
yeah,
this. Yeah.
I thought that
So
shit was garbage.
I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of confused, especially on like what he's talking about. Like, I don't understand like who he's talking to, what he's talking about on any like on Husband, really, especially like I was kind of like listening for like the lyrics, but I was thrown off a little bit. So yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Yep.
Lil Wayne did his thing though,
As per
as
usual,
per
bro.
usual. Um, so what'd you think about Forever? That's the next song. I actually didn't
Yeah.
really. I don't
I'm
even
not
know.
even gonna lie, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie.
With through husband all the way to like the like bomb.
I
This
want to talk
thing
about
just took
Bomb.
a
You want to talk
yeah.
about Bomb?
Yeah, well, no, we will. But like the flow of this album just started to take a pretty steep nosedive, in my opinion. Like Forever, it sounds very unfinished. Very unfinished. It's like a minute and a half of of if a beat would have came in on that track, it would have been fucking solid.
Yeah.
Hella solid. And then Bomb, it's just like I don't know what I really don't. I understand Kanye likes to experiment and stuff like that, but like, what do you think of Bomb? What do you think of Bomb?
Bro, that's a hot take. I fucked with Bomb. I fucked with that shit heavy.
What about it?
It was the beat for me. I don't know, bro. That beat was just so like unique. I don't know, and just the way, bro. Northwest was fire. Northwest was fire. Stop it. Northwest was fire.
Bro. She's speaking Japanese. Northwest. Okay, Northwest was tolerable. Northwest was tolerable.
Northwest was fire.
But I don't know who the other girl was. Like I don't know if it was
Chicago
her friend.
West. It was Chicago West,
bro. No, I'm sorry, bro. You can keep that. I'm not gonna lie. You can keep that.
Northwest was fire.
Yeah,
Northwest was definitely fire.
She was tolerable.
I messed with like the beat too. Like I don't know, bro. He's a great producer. I mess with it. Like I'm going back and playing that shit in the car. I swear. Like people can hate on that. What's the next song after that?
River. Now,
I really like
we're
that
talking
song.
about favorite tracks. River's probably my favorite track on this whole album.
Bro.
Young Thug, bro.
Did his thing, bro. He came on that shit strong as hell. Yes.
Kanye did his thing too.
Yes.
He did his thing too. I think everyone contributed to that song masterfully.
Yes. But then it goes to 5:30 and it's just fucking ass, bro. I don't even know what he's saying on the track. Like actually.
All right. So the beat is fire. And I do think like within the start of the track, he was legit kind of talking introspectively about his daughter and like kind of like I like the start. It's the end.
I was like trying to get a message, but then at the end he's literally half mumbling the words in the track.
Yeah, bro.
You can't even hear it. It sounds extremely unfinished, or he's like I said before, he's literally like hasn't taken his meds this morning.
Yeah, bro. This morning, nigga, probably for the past like fucking 2 months.
So I don't know what's good with him, but he needs needs to just get back in the booth.
That's why I've been calling his rapping approach carefree, because it's like he doesn't sound like,
bro. He sounds like he
doesn't sound confident.
He sounds like his through the wire ass, bro. He sounds like he literally got in a car crash.
Yeah, bro.
They really wired his mouth shut.
I mean, they wired his fucking bank account.
I know.
Yeah, but
and then
5:30.
Dead is. I liked Future's performance on Dead.
Yeah, Dead was cool. I thought Dead was cool.
I didn't like Kanye's performance, and then I just kind of really. Again, Kanye kind of didn't do it for me, but I really did like all of Future's performances on the album. But I don't even. Lil Durk was on this track. I don't really remember his performance.
I didn't even know that was Lil Durk. I thought it was Lil Baby.
Yeah. When I was listening to it, I was literally who this was. I actually thought it was Lil Baby, but Lil Baby's on the next song. Because I knew he was going into the album. I knew like Lil Baby. I'm a big Lil Baby fan, which Makai's opposed to. But yeah, I'm a big Lil Baby fan, so I was like, all right, Lil Baby's about to be on the album. And then next song, Lil Baby did his thing.
I'll agree. I'll concur to that. He definitely did what he was supposed to. You know,
bro, he definitely did his thing on this song, and he definitely carried Kanye.
Oh yeah. I mean, a good amount of the features already did throughout this whole record.
So we want to talk about this song. All right.
Sky City. Now, I don't really care about Kanye in this song, but Sci High the Prince.
Yeah.
This fucking track.
Yeah.
Bro, I want an album from this dude of him just straight rapping.
I know.
I need an album from him.
Yeah.
Because his verse was amazing.
And I
his
wish
verse was great.
070 Shake's verse was, or like just part was longer. It was literally like extremely short.
This is super. It's this version is like very much inferior to the one that was on Yachty by far.
Yeah.
By far. Like you had Cuddy on there. You just did, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think this is one of the better tracks on this album, though.
Yeah. I do agree with that take. It's a very pretty like diverse track. Yeah, I agree.
And then the ending to this album. What do you think?
All I gotta say is Kanye fucked it up. Ty Dolla $ign did good. That's really
bro. Ty Dolla $ign's performance gave me chills, bro.
Yeah,
because I think you can hear him crying at the end of the song.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I just thought that shit was touching. It was touching.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
I mean,
that's another thing about this album. The production is like there's something rich and beautiful about it to me.
Yeah, bro.
Especially on songs like this and on songs like River, where it kind of has this almost like Blade Runner IMAX like production.
The production on this is actually insane.
Yeah.
But
hell yeah.
It's like something's holding it back. Which we're gonna talk about in a second. It's like, I mean, for me, it's at least something is just holding it back. Like, I mean, so we're gonna go into
something
like
or someone.
Yeah, someone, I think, as far as rapping performances. So now I feel like it's time to give our final score and our wrap up thoughts of the album.
All right, you go first.
So, all right. I thought first segment, pretty good songs on it. You know, songs. The way I like to rate my albums is like, how am I gonna be going back to these? Like, how many songs am I gonna be having on my playlist? From like, am I really gonna put these on my playlist? Are these gonna be in my rotation? That's like how I like to rank my albums. So that's a big factor in determination. Or if they're not really like playlist worthy, or like maybe songs that I can just like really just appreciate like for just the art. So as far as like songs, like, I don't know, some songs are just there, really high highs again. It's a lot like I would say it's a little bit better than Vultures 1. Because I don't think it has as low of lows. And then the highs are definitely better. Or just if the same. But I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay. I mean, I definitely agree with you too. I mean, like, for me, a main contributor of the album is, well, not for me a playlist, but just going back to the record as a whole. Like seeing it, playing the whole record again achieves that same type of feeling that I felt probably the first time listening to it. And I gotta be honest with you, this album, like, I'm not gonna visit every single track and fall in love with it. Definitely the first leg of the album is great. Productions still detailed, meticulously produced. The instrumentals and the samples are very creatively selected. That's definitely a pro with this album. The features are pretty fantastic for the most part. Ty Dolla $ign's contribution is just like, it's incredible. His contribution to the album is great. But it's the flow. It's the flow of this record, and it's the lack of effort Kanye is putting in to his lyrics. It's just like it's kind of like it's almost as if he needs to just stick to producing. I feel like he'll be better off if he just sticks to producing, because like some of his rapping on this shit, it's just not good. It's not good at all.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I think it's a decent project, and I do believe, like, yes, it's over Vultures 1. There's higher highs, even though the lows on here are pretty fucking low. But overall, I'll give this a 6.5. 6.5 out of 10.
Okay. Respectable. All right. So on to our next segment after that. We're going to be talking about some singles that came out this week. So we have or like not this week, but just recently. Specifically songs from Nav, ASAP Rocky, Young Nudie, and Metro Boomin, and then the song from Lil Yachty and Ian. So first, let me actually just pull this up. Let's just listen to this. What did you think about the Nav single, specifically 6 a.m. Thoughts?
Pretty mid.
just mid.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, the beat's cool. Listen, Cash Cobain, he's on a come up.
Mm-hmm.
He's been producing hits, bangers. Mm-hmm. That's a given. But like, Nav did not do a thing to add on to this beat. It's actually almost beatless.
Yeah,
because like there's no energy here.
Mm-hmm.
Bass Swag was cool though. I thought his performance was alright.
Yeah, I agree. The song mid is like, what do I call it? It's gracious to give this song. I think it was garbage actually. I think it's just like the record deal must have needed a song to come out, and Nav was just threw something
Nav,
together.
Bro. He's hungry for the money, man. Like,
I don't know.
He hasn't switched up anything for a good 5 years, bro.
I missed the old Nav, bro. I keep waiting for him to come back, but it's not gonna come back. Just miss the vibes of the old Nav. But I mean,
he needs Wheezy. That was the last time Nav went hard. Was when him and Wheezy did that collab EP. That shit goes.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, so ASAP Rocky single. What do you think about it?
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for a new album from him.
I am really excited. Like, he is sounding.
All right, so what I really like about this track is the ending. Mm-hmm. I thought the ending was gorgeous. The ending's gorgeous. The singer, I don't know who the fuck the singer is, but she sounded fucking fantastic. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. I love shit like this. Mm-hmm. And bro, ASAP's rapping like that, like,
yeah, he sounds like he hasn't skipped a beat.
Exactly.
He
still got it.
Yeah,
he's very much still got it.
He definitely hasn't. Yeah, his bars on this are his flow. Sounds like he's heavy hitting, ready to go. Yeah.
The fucking beat, solid, hella solid.
All right, so next song, John Wayne, Young Nudie, and Metro Boomin. You go first. You look like you have something to say.
No. All right, so this is a gripe that I have with Metro Boomin. He's been, to me, overusing the samples a lot. Like, he did the same thing with the Superheroes versus Villains album, and he's like doing these, he's adding these samples to his songs, and it's kind of getting repetitive to me. Mm-hmm. And it's starting to get corny to me. Like how this song starts. It starts with a very old school sample, that are in countless other hip hop songs these days. Like he needs to switch it up. But the way this beat drops, the bass in this beat is aggressive, it's hard, it's cold, it's rough. You know, it sounds great. I mean, like, I don't know. I just think that Metro, I don't know how many times he's gonna keep using like samples. Like, it's overused to me. It's overused. But Young Nudie sounds great over this beat. He goes hard as shit.
Yep.
He goes hard. What do you think?
I mean, I agree. I think, well, I don't know on the Metro part. I think Metro is just amazing. He's had an amazing run this year. I think he's been cool. You know, he's just been cool. But
Cool, huh?
yeah, he's been pretty cool. And this song, Nudie rides the beat amazing. His cadence, his flow, amazing. The beat off the sample right when it drops is just perfect. Just
perfect is wow. Perfect is crazy.
uh,
I mean, listen, it's a good payoff. It's a great payoff. I'm not discrediting Metro's ability to make hits, to make literal hits for beats. I'm not discrediting that.
Mhm.
But it's just like for someone that has really he's one of the most influential trap beat makers ever. Like easy.
Mhm.
He needs to switch it up. I feel like he needs to switch it up, and I feel like he can. I feel like he absolutely can.
All right, that's a fair take. So next is Hate Me.
I mean, I went first last time. You want me to go first again?
I don't really have much to say about this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this shit is boring. It's forgettable. It's trite, tasteless. I don't know who this Ian kid is. I don't know how he's gotten his fame. I mean, that's the thing, man. Like these days, the attention span for certain shit these days has gone to the complete shitter. It's gone to the gutter. And there's nothing original. There's nothing groundbreaking. There's nothing cool about Ian to me. Like he has a cool flow. He has a cool flow. He knows how to make things accessible. That's the only kind of credit I can give to him. He makes these accessible, modern hip hop songs, but like he doesn't contribute anything. You know, like if he were to, let's just say Ian were to stop making music, the line of hip hop would still remain the exact same. And I guess with Yachty too, he didn't do shit on this track either, and I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised.
I'm not really a big fan of Lil Yachty, to be honest. I haven't nothing of his. I feel like he's probably one of the most overrated rappers currently out right now. I don't think he does like I don't like what like a lot of what he puts out. I see the vision, but it's just not like maybe for me or something like that. I just don't it doesn't sound good to my ears. But especially on this song, I it was like just awful. Like
yeah, he takes it's like he's making his shit artsy and it's getting corny. It's getting corny and it's getting like it's getting whack. It's getting whack, bro.
yeah, honestly, like I would rather hear Lil Yachty rap because I know he can rap. Like actually, I know he can rap.
Yeah,
He's
he's great with melodies too, though.
Yeah, he is. Melodies. My favorite album by Yachty is the Detroit one, where he's paying homage to local Detroit.
Oh, okay. Where artists. He's like in that football jersey.
Yeah, that's my favorite album by Yachty. But that's just a personal opinion, where he has all the local Detroit artists on, and that low key got me onto like what's that shit called? Like that. I don't know if it's Detroit, but it's like Flint Flow or something like that. It's like all that like That album slaps.
I
But
honestly haven't really listened to that album like that, but I mean, now that you say that, I might have to check it out.
no, it's a good listen to. I go put you onto some certain singles that slap.
I mean, obviously, like this is a fan favorite for many, but the Lil Boat mixtape, I think it's great. I think it's
Definitely.
great. It's a vibe. It's a straight up melodic vibe. It's a vibey experience.
Definitely. All right. So, what do you think about artists like Ian just blowing up out of nowhere? And do you agree that he's an industry plant? So, like artists like Ice Spice, Ian, artists like that just blowing up out of nowhere. And
I
like, do you
won't even
think?
lie, bro. Yeah, well, yeah, I won't even lie. Like, Ice Spice brings more to the table than Ian
Mhm,
to me. At least
mhm,
she has somewhat of a style.
mhm.
Ian, or not even Ian. Ian has no fucking style. This
Yeah.
guy has no style, bro. Like, I don't. I consider industry plants people that are successful or people that don't have to have any sort of talent, any sort of creativity, any sort of like skill. They're just successful for the sake of probably their looks or their stuff, probably stuff that's going on outside of music. Like, listen, I think the only reason why this dude is successful is because he's a good-looking white boy.
Mhm.
Simple as that. Same thing with Sexy Red. She's a beautiful black woman with a fat ass, and
Have
but
you seen
does
the
she have
sex
any
tape?
talent? She has a sex tape?
Yeah, bro.
Fuck out of here. I didn't see it, but
It's not
yeah,
good.
man, like
It's not good.
it's not good.
Yeah, she looks like Young Thug.
Never mind then.
Dudes were saying she looked like Young.
I mean, she kind of does even today.
Yeah, you said she's bad. Clip,
No, she's pretty. She's
clip,
pretty.
clip.
I don't care. Um, but yeah, like Ian, Sexy Red, they don't display any talent to me.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. No, definitely. So I think that's all we have to talk about today. Um, we're wrapping it up. This is the first episode, the pilot episode.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you like, subscribe, share everywhere you can, and make sure you
Everywhere.
give feedback um on YouTube and all platforms you can. And it's Sid and Kai signing out.
Yeah.
Peace.